All right. Let me share my screen. I'm a little congested, guys. Gosh. A little congested. All right. There we go. And we're going to make that full screen. Me and this tool. There we go. We're using this awesome tool again. All right. Let me make sure I got all this together. Okay, well, good morning. We are terribly late this morning. I'm very congested. But anyway, hi, this is Nicole Whitlock with eCom Sellers. This is our morning motivation. It's Thursday. And as you can tell, I am terribly congested. Been a little sick last 24 hours. Just been going downhill. So I'm hoping that we'll be on the upswing after this. So I'm sorry that we were late this morning. But in any case, um, this is our daily ecom planning session where we go through and we talk about what we need to do to help us to stay motivated, to stay focused, to stay organized, be productive in our e-commerce business. And so we're a little late this morning because I am terribly sick. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be a little bit better. Um, and our topic today, first, I want to say Happy Cinco de Mayo. And yesterday was May the 4th, so May the 4th be with you. But in any case, those Star Wars fans. So happy Cinco de Mayo. So today's topic is giving you some insight as to how CEOs manage their times. So we're all the CEO of our own business. If you're running your own e-commerce business, you are the CEO of your business. And so the article comes to us from Fellow. I don't know that I've ever seen this before, but I thought it was a really good and succinct article, and I didn't want to miss out. I debated going live today because, again, just struggling with everything, just being able to talk. But in any case, I thought it was a really good article. So, again, my name is Nicole Whitlock. My passion is helping people on their e commerce journey. If that's you, I am here for you. I'm here to celebrate, even if you're sick. And what we do is we come to you. Normally it's at 7, but we're late today. And we talk about this e-commerce journey and what you can do to help um, keep momentum, build momentum, sustain momentum in your e-commerce business, and moving forward all the time, just building your business. So our topic is around managing your time as a CEO, which is what you are. So let's talk about what this article has to say. And again, it's a great article. We are live on Clubhouse. We're also live in the e-commerce planning group. So the first thing is that they say plan your week in advance. Well, as you all know, we do a weekly planning session. It's every Saturday at 7 a.m. You are more than welcome to join us. And so if you are planning your week in advance, you are definitely a boss CEO. So I think this is really helpful in helping you to get momentum, to stay organized, to stay consistent in your e-commerce business by building out your schedule, your plan for the week. So if you go into Clubhouse or you go to the e-commerce planning Facebook group, you will see the weekly planning session. Again, it's Saturdays at 7 a.m. You are more than welcome to join us in that session, and you can download the weekly checklist directly from the Facebook group, e-commerce planning, and use that to help you on your journey. Okay. So planning your week, that's one of the things that boss CEOs do. Next one is schedule, think, strategy, time. So you need to make sure that you have some time to focus on the things that are going to help you, develop new strategies in your e-commerce business. I've been talking this whole time about, everything that we're doing is building up momentum to Q4, everything that we're doing. So since we are working towards Q4, um, everything that we do in the month of May, June, July, August, like all of that is building up momentum. So you need to have time to strategize, to sit down and think through some of your strategy things. And so, blocking off at least 30 minutes to an hour every single week or an hour to 2 hours every single month to just kind of revamp, rethink your strategy. We do work on strategy thinking in our monthly planning session. It is normally the last Sunday of the month at 7 a.m., and you're welcome to join us there. And so, just going through the process of strategizing what's your strategy going to be for the coming month? What's your strategy going to be for the coming quarter? What is your strategy going to be for Q4? And making sure you make time to plan that out. That's a boss move. So if you're not already doing that, you can go and listen to the monthly planning session. We had that on, that was the last Sunday of April. I think it was like April the 30th or something like that. You can go and listen to it again in the e-commerce planning Facebook group. You can also listen to it on Clubhouse. The next one is include buffers between meetings. If you have meetings, you may not. You may be running solo, and it's okay. You won't always be running solo. If you have a vision for building your business, you will eventually build a team, even if it is a team of just you and a VA. It's okay. But building buffers between your meetings if you're having meetings with your team. And so that's one of the things that I have to do is make sure I have a little buffer time between meeting with my VAs. So that is a good strategy, and I've been using that for years. So again, boss move. Then the next one is avoid the lure of email. So first thing in the morning before you get up, before you get started working in your business, one of the things they don't suggest is checking your email throughout the day. Figure out a dedicated time or committed time that you are actually going to focus on email. That could be email to wholesale suppliers, emails from customers, emails from whoever you need to email. Staying in your email all day is definitely going to be a distraction, especially if your email and your business email has, like, you get all of those promotions and ads. And so it's going to be shiny object syndrome, and you'll be checking emails and clicking on links all day. And you won't make the kind of progress that you want to make. So figure out a dedicated time in which you're committed to checking your email, so then that way you can focus 100% on the things that are going to move the needle in your business. This is Nicholas coming in here to bother me. No. And then the next one is be agenda driven.
The bus is coming.
Yes, Nicholas. So if you do have meetings with your team, when you have a team, no, not at this time. So when you do have a team, make sure you have an agenda for the meeting so it can be a focused and concise meeting, and it's not something that rambles on and on. Again, you may not be there yet. So if you're going to, let's go back to number two, if you're going to dedicate some time to building your strategy for Q4, and again, you're backing into it in Q3 and Q2. So what are the things you need to do in Q2 to be ready for Q4? What are the things you need to be doing in Q3 to be ready for Q4? So, make sure you have an outline, an agenda for yourself. If you're a solopreneur, it's okay. Make sure that you have an agenda on what you're going to focus on when you have that strategy time that you're building. Number 6 is limit routine responsibilities. So I got to scroll down because I'm not really sure that I remember what they mean by limit routine responsibilities. So there's always going to be things that you do in your business that are routine. So study routine. So these duties include things from operating reviews and earnings calls. And so to limit these responsibilities, they suggest evaluating which activities fall under routine and which ones fall under necessary. Okay. So if it is something that is a routine, again, this only applies if you have a team yet. I don't know that this means anything for you right now if you're a solopreneur, but it's something you can think about in the future, that if there is a routine, that's something that you separate that out, especially when you're having meetings. Number 7 is make time to connect with others. Absolutely. I believe that on this e-commerce journey, one of the biggest setbacks that most of us have is, we're operating in a silo. We are by ourselves. We're running our business by ourselves, and we don't make sure that we make time for our families. The whole point of, you know, becoming an entrepreneur for most people, for most, not all, is to be able to get time freedom, get time back to be able to spend time with your family. So why would you ignore them? Why would you isolate them? Why would you, avoid them? So make sure that you make time for your family. During our weekly planning session, we definitely have blocks for family time that we block off. And it's like, okay, this is where I'm putting away the phone. I'm not on the electronic devices. I don't care if I get a sale or a shipment. I don't care. This is where I'm going to go outside and play ball with my son, or, or go to the park with my kiddos, or, just, toss the frisbee with the dog, just to get away, walk away, connect with others, connect with your friends, schedule a lunch date with a girlfriend or a guy friend that you haven't seen in a long time. Do something so you can connect with others. Call your mom. Hey, Mother's Day is this Sunday, so call your mom. So definitely make time to connect with others, and that's what a boss CEO does. Um, Spend time designing and then monitoring. Absolutely. So ultimately, there's a difference between working on your business and working in your business. And at some point, we want to get to that place where we're working not in our business, but working on our business. And it is an evolution, it is over time. It's not an instantaneous, it's going to happen tomorrow. So, as part of that, when you're making that transition from working in your business to working on your business, as you begin to outsource or streamline or automate pieces of your business operations, spend time working on things that are definitely going to increase your bottom line, and then monitor the results. Things that are going to help you to increase your sales, strategies that are going to help, improve the efficiency of your operations and your business. Number nine, find time for customers. Absolutely. You should always, as a business owner, make time for your customers. So there should be a time block every single day that you set aside to focus on what your customers need. Number 10, stay highly visible during a crisis. Look, stuff happens in our stores, in our business. If you run out of inventory, if your store gets shut down, if, something crazy happens and there's a recall on a product that you're selling, like, don't run from it. Make sure that you're there for your customers as much as you can be. If your account's suspended, you may not be able to see anybody, but do what you can to make sure that your customers don't feel alienated. Your goal is, your business is going to at some point hopefully recover, and so you want to make sure that you don't lose any customers along the way. That's the goal. So do what you can to make sure you're visible during crisis. I know that I'll give my example. COVID, and I'm still like recovering. I have the weakest immune system in the world at this point in my life. I feel like it doesn't take much for me to get sick, which is crazy. And I've never had that in my entire life. So during the COVID, like, I was completely out of pocket for the longest time. And then when I finally did come online, I recorded a couple of videos to say, look, I've been in the hospital, I've been this, I've been that. And I asked for people's patience as I go through the process of trying to recover. So I did make an attempt to let people know, look, operations are still going. It's just, it is extremely slow because not only was I sick, my VA got COVID and her entire family got COVID. My business partner got COVID. Like, this was the craziest triangle I've ever seen in my entire life. And so, we lost about 2, almost 3 months of productivity because of that. And I just tried to make sure as much as I could to let people know we hadn't forgot about you. We're still here. We're just trying to recover. So I stay in the perpetual state of trying to recover. And clearly, this is crazy. And then number 11, make time for personal well-being. Absolutely. Make sure that you're taking time to take care of yourself, to get some rest, to take your meds, to eat right, to take a mental break and get away from your desk and your computer and just take time for your own mental well-being. There are times when running your own business can be stressful. It can be mentally exhausting. It can cause you to second guess everything that you think and do. So I get it. I get it. You're not alone. And just know that you do need to make some time for yourself and for your health. So this article came to us from Fellow. And again, it was CEO Time Management Strategies. And I think it's a great article. You can go through and read the rest of it on your own. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and move to our daily checklist. I don't even know where that is right now. So let me see if I can find it real quick. So we're going to go through the daily checklist really quick, and then I'm out. And I hope that you have an amazing day. So with number one, again, so let me just say this. My name is Nicole Whitlock. I'm with eCom Sellers. My passion is helping people on their e-commerce journey. If that's you, I'm here for you. I am here to celebrate your successes and to help encourage you when you have your setbacks, including myself. Look, everybody has setbacks, including me raising my hand. So just know that you're not alone on this journey, that it can be an extremely rewarding journey, but being an entrepreneur is not for everyone. And I get that. So I want to be here to help you on your journey. If you need that support, you can go to ecomsellers.com, click on freebies, and schedule a free 20-minute coaching session. If you see the door, can they see the door? Yes, Nicholas. And if you are needing support along your journey, you can definitely go to Ecom Sellers Academy and sign up. $17.99 a month. We offer, of course, support, and then we have live weekly training sessions. And you can get a free retail arbitrage list so you can go out and make some quick money. You get that every single week. You also get a wholesale list every single week so you can start building up your wholesale supply accounts. Okay, getting ready for Q4, people. We're always thinking about Q4. And that's an eCom Sellers Academy. It's $17.99 a month, but you can sign up for the lifetime, never pay another payment again, and get a free planner. Okay. If you don't have an e-commerce planner, you can grab one at myecomplanner.com. And I encourage you to grab one. It's going to help you to stay more focused, more consistent in your e-commerce business. So definitely consider doing that. And if this is helpful to you, share this out with a friend. Let somebody know about this daily session. I know we're terribly late. We're like an hour and 15 minutes later than we normally do. And that's because I just had to do the nebulizer so I could at least breathe. But in any case, our daily ecom checklist, you can download that from the e-commerce planning Facebook group. And so let's step through it. The first thing we recommend is that you spend, again, these are boss moves for CEOs. This is what CEOs do. You're a CEO. So let's just step into it. So number one is the night before, we're going to spend at least 5 to 15 minutes in our business. Okay. We're going to assess how we did for the day. So we're assessing Wednesday. How did it go? How did May the 4th be with you go? Did you get through your checklist or not? The next thing, we're going to update our tracking stats. Did you get through that? You should actually update your stats. You should know where you stand every single day in your business. The next one is to look at your online schedule for tomorrow. Tomorrow should not be a surprise for you. Thursday should not be a surprise for you. So let's look at that online schedule. And then number four, let's build out our schedule for Thursday. Okay. And so we're going to build out our schedule. You can extract that directly from your weekly planning session. We build a template and then we have an actual. So you can extract it directly from your actual. The next thing um, is today, this morning, we're going to spend 5 to 15 minutes. So basically, I'm asking you to spend either 10 minutes or 30 minutes every single day in your business. 5 minutes the night before and 5 minutes the morning of, or 15 minutes the night before, 15 minutes the morning of. This is going to change your life. If you do this, it'll change your business, it'll change your life. So 15 minutes the morning of, we're going to get up, do whatever our morning routine is. If you got to get coffee, if you need to pray, whatever it is, do your meditation, go for a walk. And then we're going to step through these 5 steps. The first one is we're going to reassess yesterday. We always do that because there's always lessons to be learned. Sometimes we forget things, and we're always working to build a better schedule for the future. So we always have to build a better Wednesday schedule. We need to learn from it. Number two is that we are going to go through and look at our weekly priorities and weekly habits. So those weekly priorities and weekly habits matter. And so um, you want to go through the process of looking at that because, again, this is all building up to Q4. Everything you do every single week over time is going to build up to Q4. So you built a weekly schedule based on your monthly. And let's see what's on there. What were the priorities for this week? It's Thursday. How far are you along that list? You should be almost like more than halfway there. If not, you got some work to do today. And then also your weekly habits. What are the things that you need to be doing every single week to continue to move the needle? These are more likely daily things like, I don't know, creating 5 listings a day or 10 listings a day, going through and looking at your daily numbers. Maybe that's something you weren't doing before. Or it could be something as simple as drinking water. Like, okay, I need to drink more water because staying hydrated will help me to be able to think clearer. The next one is to go through your monthly checklist. So you built our monthly goals. So you built around 20 to 25 goals when you did the monthly planning session. And how are you coming along? This is the first full week in May. We're getting towards the end of the first full week in May. How much progress have you made on your May goals? Okay. It should be a little bit of progress. You shouldn't be at the third week of May and you still got 20 goals to meet. So again, we're whittling away slowly but surely at those goals. And then number four is we're going to pull out that schedule that we did yesterday and we're going to step through it. We're going to read it, write it, speak it so we can speak it into existence for today. We're going to say, okay, let's strap in and let's go. This is Thursday and let's do this. So that is our goal for today, is to go through the schedule. Sometimes you have to rewrite it after you go through and kind of look at your weekly priorities and your monthly plan. So if you have to rewrite it and readjust it, do that. But don't set yourself up for failure. If you have an overly aggressive schedule for today, then you could set yourself up for mental anguish. And then we're not trying to do that. We're not trying to deflate you. We want you to make progress in your business. We want you to be successful. We want you to reach your goals and your objectives. So again, make it realistic. Don't make it so simple that you can just be done in 2 minutes. Make it so that you're stretching yourself, but it is also realistic based on your goals for the month. And so if you have to rewrite it, make those adjustments. And then last but not least, we're going to write down tomorrow's schedule so that we are aware of what we need to do for tomorrow. The next thing, and this is the last thing, is that we're actually going to think about the future. And when I say think about the future, what's happening this week and what's happening this month that potentially are going to disrupt your schedule, your plan, your routine. What are those things? And let's go through that and let's deal with those. Let's not be surprised by them. The kids being out of school is not a surprise. Like, it's coming, people. If you're not ready for it, you need to plan for that. Okay. It's going to impact your business. So don't be surprised by it. I can't believe I got through this whole thing without coughing. This is the first time I cough. So in any case, my name is Nicole Whitlock, and this is the eCom Sellers Daily Planning Session. We do this every day. We try to. Now, look, I clearly have to make some adjustments to my plan for today. So, because I know that I'm going to have to stop and do my nebulizer a couple times today and deal with some other stuff. So, if this is something that helps you on your e-commerce journey, if you get value in this, please share this out with other people. Let them know about this. Let them know that they can come and get some tidbits every single day to help them in their e-commerce business. And if you want to get into the weeds, if you need an accountability partner, if you really want to get into the details of your business, you can schedule a free 20-minute coaching session by going to ecomsellers.com, clicking on freebies and scheduling a free 20-minute coaching session. And if you need support along the way, you can definitely join eCom Sellers Academy at $17.99 a month, or you can sign up for the lifetime and never pay again and also get a free planner. So you can go to ecomsellersacademy.com and sign up. And last but not least, please grab the e-commerce planner. E-commerce planner is going to help you stay on track, stay focused, know what your stats are every day, every week, and every month in your business so that you can reach your ultimate goals, whatever they are. For some people, it's not being $1 million seller. Sometimes it's just making enough to pay for school. Sometimes it's enough to pay for a vacation. Sometimes it's enough to pay for a car for your kids that are graduating. Like, whatever that happens to be, e-commerce can help you do that. So with that being said, my name is Nicole Whitlock. I am wishing you guys a highly productive and extremely focused and successful day. And we are going to say goodbye for now. Bye, guys.